Hello guys, welcome to my channel English for Professionals by Sunit Tushar. Today we are going to discuss how to use these words may, might, can, could, shall, should. So how do we use may? May is used to take the permission. May I go to the toilet? May I go out? So that is very polite, right? And asking something politely, may I use your pen? That means you don't have a pen, you are asking your friend's pen, may I use your pen? So don't ask can I use your pen, that means it is ability, you can. Okay, but it is not kind of asking for permission. Then giving a suggestion, you may try this new shirt. Okay, so you are in the say in a shopping mall, you see a new beautiful shirt and you ask your brother, you may try this new shirt. So that's a suggestion. Okay, if you say try this new shirt, that is an order, but you can make a suggestion like you may try this new shirt. Making a wish, may all your dreams come true. So that is a way of making a wish. And making a speculation, she may be at the office now. Okay, that means you are not very sure, you think sometimes she may be at the office now. Okay, then this is from a paper article. Surprise increase in jobless total may put brake on interest rate rise. May put brake. So that means that is possible to put brake. So sometimes it will happen, sometimes not. So that is not very strong sentence. So that strong sentence is the meaning is not very strong. Okay, so it is kind of speculation. This may happen, right? Then we'll go to might. Used when you are not sure about something. He might listen to you if you are a bit polite. So you are not very sure whether he will listen to you, but still you are telling he might listen to you if you are a bit polite. Remember, might is also a past tense, and here if you are also past tense. But if you use may, he may listen to you if you are a bit polite. So it is happening now. You speculate about the future. Here you speculate about the past. He might listen to you if you are a bit polite. Then again, now don't get confused. You can say it might rain tomorrow. Right? So that is kind of you are showing some doubt. So it might rain tomorrow. Now don't argue. Might is past. Why you use it is tomorrow? No, this is some expression. Usually it's been used because you see English is a natural language. So don't try to see logic. Okay. No natural languages have logic. So because who developed these languages? A set of illiterate people from the antiquity who really wanted to have a means of communication between each other. So every time you can't see logic in a language, in a natural language. Okay. So please understand, usually might is past, but the past tense, but you can use it to say future things also. So used as the past tense of may, like I asked him whether he might come next day. Okay, now if it is present, you have to say I asked him whether he may come next day. But this is past, so instead of may you can use might. Very polite way of asking a question, right? This is very polite. Okay, that is kind of more than polite. Might we raise this question, gentlemen? Might we raise this question, gentlemen? So that is like it's very polite, and in the same time that you are trying to make a suggestion or something. But if we say may we raise this question, gentlemen, that is also a polite way. But so what is the difference there in might and may in this instance? May we raise these questions, you are having a question. But if you say might we raise this question, gentlemen, means not only that you are having a question, you are trying to convince them something. Okay. Then this from a paper article. We might not get everyone out. Biden admits. Now remember. Now see that here. This is a future thing. Okay. We might not get everyone out. I think this is maybe Afghanistan. Yes. President says lives may be lost as 100,000 Afghans face being stranded in Kabul. Okay, so here this is about some future incident he is telling. We might not get everyone out. Okay, that is uh, kind of impossibility. Okay, then how can you use can? Asking a question about the ability. Okay, can you ride a bicycle? Then that means whether you are able to ride a bicycle, not whether you are allowed to ride a bicycle. This is about whether you are able to ride a bicycle. Ability expressing the strong possibility. I can come tomorrow. That means I'm hoping to definitely come. Then making a strong request. Can I have your number? Okay, that is kind of strong. Can you help me lift this bag? Okay, that's a strong request. So here, homeschool truths, how parents and children can survive life in lockdown. Okay, that is ability. So let's see the difference between may and can. May is very formal and weak. Can is either formal or informal but strong compared to may. Okay, can is used to denote ability, may the possibility. So that is the biggest difference. Can is used to denote ability, may the possibility. Mama, can I go to the play area? So a child is asking, Mama, can I go to the play area? So mama is laughing and telling, you can. Why? Because the child is not having any disability. So you can. But you are not allowed to. The child can because he has legs so he can go. But he is not allowed to. Mama, may I go to the play area? Now, her elder child asks, Mama, may I go to the play area? That is suggestion, right? So mama says, you may. Yeah, you can go. Like that. Okay, but be careful. So giving the permission, right? So can is used to denote ability, may the possibility. Then could, that's past tense of can. I could play cricket when I was a kid. So you can't say I can play cricket when I was a kid because that is not matching, because you are telling something that happened in the past. So this is the past tense of can. Okay, possibility in the past. You could pass the exam if you studied well. Remember, past here. Okay, a possibility in the past. Then a polite way of requesting permission. Could you please lend me your pen? Okay, that is very polite. Making a polite suggestion. If you want, we could consider this proposal as well. Okay, so that is, remember that here it is not something in the past, it's present, but a kind of a polite way of making a suggestion. Cost of trade war could hit 430 billion, IMF warns Trump. Now remember, here could is not past. This is kind of a speculation that they are trying to forecast in the future. Cost of trade war could hit 430 billion, IMF warns Trump. Okay, so you have to, now only thing is how you are going to see the correct usage of these words is, actually you have to do lot of reading, lot of watching how native speakers speak. Of course you can try in YouTubes and films and everything. Okay, you have to practice it yourself. It's really difficult to teach. We can give, as a teacher, I can give only some guidelines. This is how you are going to use, but don't think with all this may be all the meanings the could has. But of course practice is required to be Actually, the practice is required to be very much confident how to use these. Then we'll use shall, used mostly with I or we to denote strong possibility of doing something in the future. So that shall is strong compared with will. We shall consider your proposal in our next meeting. So you are telling we shall consider your proposal in our next meeting. So that means this kind of a strong statement. Definitely we will do something like that. Okay. Making a strong suggestion. Shall we drink a cup of tea? Sorry, cup of coffee. So that means you are asking your friend, shall we drink a cup of coffee? At what time shall we meet? That means definitely you are going to meet. Shall we drink a cup of coffee? The person wants a coffee badly. Okay. So he wants to. So he is making a strong suggestion. Shall we drink a cup of coffee? We use shall with I and we because we are sure what we intend to do. Will is usually used with another other pronouns because we won't be sure what they do. Okay, so if you are telling, it is to say here, we shall consider your proposal in our next meeting, but just think your boss is somebody else. So we can say she will consider your proposal in our next meeting because we are not very sure. But you can say, you usually don't say, but in some formal documents, like say in contract documents, like they say there is some old-fashioned way of telling the contractor shall furnish this. Okay, the contractor shall furnish this. It is something like should. Same meaning as should and kind of some old-fashioned. Okay. Usually we use shall with I or we. So he shall, she shall, they shall. It's like English in the Bible. Okay, that means some old English. So we shall overcome. Okay, here some strong. You know, this is very strong. We shall overcome. So there are a strong intent. 200,000 voices will be heard. Then should, to express the idea that something is highly possible. Maran should be here by 2 o'clock. This is again should is used as the past tense of shall. Okay. Give an order or show an obligation. You should stop smoking. That's an order. You should look after your parents. That's reminding of an obligation. Use instead of if. That is also old fashioned. Okay. Uh, Now usually we don't use this kind of English. You can't say now not no more used, but usually it is a very free, very rarely we are using like this. Should you need any explanation, you may contact the course supervisor. Okay, so that is instead of if. So you can replace this should with if and say if you need any explanation, you may contact the course supervisor. Make in a strong suggestion. Should we be careful? That's a kind of strong suggestion. So Merkel should tell Obama to wipe her NSA files, opposition urges. Okay, here showing an obligation. Okay. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel.